Moral values. 17. Never give up. There lived a young boy in Vietnam. His name was Ho Chi Minh. Once he failed in his school examination. He was so deeply disappointed by his failure that he stopped attending school. One day while he was idling away his time, he heard this verse chanted by a Buddhist monk. Why does water never become dirty? Because it flows. Why does water never decay? Because it flows. Drops of water make a stream. The stream becomes a river. The river becomes a sea. The sea becomes an ocean. How? Because it flows. Let not my life ever stop. Let it flow, let it flow. The boy heard the verse. He understood its inner meaning. The message conveyed in the above lines had great effect on him. He shook off his disappointment and started studying with renewed vigor. Later in his life, the boy became the leader of his country. Ho Chi Minh bade to fight against foreign powers for about 22 years. He had to fight against the Japanese and the French for the liberation of his country, Vietnam, and then he had to fight a long, bitter battle against the Americans for its unification. The war against the Americans was very fierce. The American fighter planes pounded the Vietnamese cities, towns and villages with thousands of tons of explosives. There were heavy losses of life and property. The Vietnamese faced untold miseries and reverses in many battles. But he never lost heart. He did not give up. Perhaps the verse of the monk kept on urging him not to rest but to continue his fight against the invaders. The whole world today salutes Ho Chi Minh and his freedom-loving countrymen. Here's the life story of another strong-willed person. Young Thomas was weak in health and partially deaf. One day he came home with a note from the headmaster of his school. The note said that he was being expelled from school for his brain was addled, that is, he was stupid. His mother, being a school teacher, was not discouraged by the incident but was convinced that though Thomas was a bit slow, he was capable of picking up if taught properly. She began teaching her son herself with great love and care. Thomas, too, worked hard. His mother kept on encouraging the child. Thomas had a great aptitude for making new kinds of things. To buy apparatus for his experiments he needed money, though, along with his studies he had to earn money right from the early age of 10. By sheer hard labor and perseverance, Thomas Alva Edison, who was expelled from school because he was supposed to be dull, became one of the greatest inventors of the world. During his lifetime, he obtained over 1,000 patents for his inventions. In the entire history of scientific developments, no single scientist has given the world the benefit of so many inventions and discoveries. When he died, the people of United States of America honored him by switching off the electric lights throughout the country for 1 minute. It was Edison who had invented the electric bulb. Indeed, most of the successful men and women are as ordinary as we are. They are not all gifted with superhuman powers. Their lives, too, are full of ups and downs. Many times they, too, fail in their efforts. But failures do not deter them from pursuing their goals. On the contrary, they look upon failure as the foundation stone of success, and due to this attitude success at last crowns their efforts. Think over it. Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is achieved. Swami Vivekananda. Thank you for watching.